Today I'm going to take you through the last 5 months of video game reselling. So if you haven't seen the 1 month video, make sure to go back and check it out so that you know what's going on in this one. I'm going to take you through all the steps I take from getting an order in all the way to listing that order and putting it into my Excel sheet. And at the end of the video, I'm going to show you exactly how much I made over the last 6 months. So firstly, let's get into how we process the order. I've got a lot of games I bought off Facebook Marketplace. So the first main thing we're doing is we're going to be looking through, seeing what discs we have there, the condition of the discs, if there's booklets as well, and we'll set them off into multiple different piles so that I know exactly what we've got in here. So already we've got a random one. You can see this is Conflict Desert Storm. It's got the booklet for it, but we've got Mortal Kombat Armageddon for the PlayStation 2 in there. The disc is very dirty. I think you might be able to see it on there. You can see it's quite dirty, quite scratched up. So this would be a resurfacer anyway. So I've got these clear cases, essentially for games like this, either games with broken cases, or even in these circumstances, games that have no cases. Just got these off Temu, really cheap, but the case will be awesome, because the case is in good condition, so any Xbox original games I end up getting that may have a broken case, can whack it in this one. So we'll just put that off to the side. Nothing. This does happen more than you'd think. We've got a real munted up case here for fuse. Disc condition is a few light scratches on it, which is not typical of a PS3 disc usually, because since they're Blu-ray discs, they're a lot harder wearing than say your PlayStation 2 or your Xbox 360. I think this is one of my better games of my PS3 games here, so I will actually swap out the broken case for probably this one here. Some Wii games. This one was quite good because there's just multiple different platforms and stuff like that these games are for, which I always love shit like that. There's quite a bit of light scratching on it, but I don't actually think it looks too bad. It is one I can test out, because I do own a Wii, but I might actually test this one out, because the thing is, at the end of the day, if you're able to say that you've tested the games in your description of your thing, it'll make it sell quicker, and it will make it worth a bit more, because people buying games that are non-tested, they're basically taking the gamble. Swing Away Golf. Now, one thing about this that you can see is that it's not a PlayStation 2 case, and that it's actually definitely a rental case. Value goes fucking down when you're talking about X rentals, even if the disc is in great condition. It's like, but look, like you've got a paper version of the booklet. So I've basically just got piles like this. So these are ones I'm going to test. So these are just going to be put to the side anyway. We're going to focus on the stuff that we can list and sell today. So now I'm just going to take you through what the next steps I would take would be before getting these ready to list. Right. So I need to get a few bits and pieces to do this next bit. So one thing I like to do with every single game I sell is I like to clean the case at minimum. I like to clean the case just to get as much residue as I possibly can off. The reason I like to put them in piles is because I like to photograph them separately, essentially, just so that I can put them into Google Drive, you know, exactly what they are. Like, essentially, are they complete in box? Are they not complete in box? Are they light scratching? Are they good condition? I like to just have that all planned out before I even get to the listing phase, so that it's not something where I've just uploaded all these photos and then I have to sift through them towards the end. It's just take my photos of it on my phone, and then I like to get the open case one, but I only do that if it is complete in box. If it's not complete in box, I don't add a photo with the thing open because I'm not showing you anything. But I like to get a picture of the disc. You know, I sort of figure out what they're worth via Trade Me. I'll look up the game and I'll look at the prices. Sometimes the prices are absolutely ridiculous, but like you will be able to tell when they look ridiculous. And that's where I use price charting. The only difference is in New Zealand, like all of that stuff is based in USD. So you need to do the conversion to see exactly where you should be listing your stuff. Because some people are just ridiculous. They see that they've got the only listing of that game online, so they'll put it up for $50 when it's really a $15 game. That doesn't work for me. Because I'm not here to price gouge people. I'm here to offer people the games at a good, affordable, and competitive price. I like to try and have the cheapest price of that game on Trade Me. So now I'm just going to take you through testing a couple of the games and sort of just how I go through that sort of ordeal. There we go. We see the blob. Oh, some jammy music. I normally like to play just a little bit of it just to actually make sure that the game itself functions. Obviously, you can't. Well, you could go through and you could test the whole game and say, I've completed the whole game. There's no issues anywhere. But when you're talking about some games that could be 40-hour games, am I really going to put in all that time to sell one game? Probably not. Color! Oh, color! Awesome. So it's one successful. But I thought that would be. Like, the disc is in pretty good condition. It does have a bit of light scratching, but it's in, you know, as I say, it is in pretty good condition. What the fuck is this shit? What the fuck is this shit, dude? Oh, how long does this go for, dude? This is gonna be sick. I'm getting high score right now. I was fucking dope at that shit, dude. They're fucking ripping into me. Right. That's enough of that fucking dog shit game. How is that game worth money? Is my question. But anyway, it's not about me who decides the price, it's the people. And they like it. That game is abysmal. So now I'm going to be taking you through the process of listing shit. Right, most of the time what I like to do is I just like to get a description from my other games. Yeah, one suggestion I will make is that if you're going to be selling lots of stuff to the point where you're going to be hitting that quick relist button multiple times to keep relisting your items, what I've found is that Trade Me will take away your shipping prices at the bottom sometimes, and it will just say that old tagline of like, I will set up shipping with the seller, which is fucking annoying. So one way I just like to bypass that is just to put the shipping prices in the description, so then people know that that is what it is. I normally keep the description, you know, pretty normal and just very limited. I used to put the like game synopsis in there, but that's a bunch of extra work. And I don't think it's going to help you sell it because people know these games. So actually, I've got all the prices on my phone. Yeah, we don't get any of this shit. Any of these super features, any of that. I hardly think it'd make a difference. I have tried to test it once, but the game sold to the guy who sent me multiple offers beforehand anyways. There we go. It's the first one listed. And then all I'll do from there is hit sell similar, go through all my PS3 games, and then change it to Wii games, to PS2 games, to whatever other games, and just keep kind of spitting them out. We've gotten to the point now that we've got all our prices. Now I'm going to show you what we're going to do with it. As you can see in here, I've built sort of like a chat GPT model, tells me the proportionate cost. Because you guys know was something I really struggled with, was I would just put the same price in for everything and just split it up across it. But as we come down now, you can see all the prices are different and proportionate to the price that they're going to get me and for the price I paid. It'll tell me exactly what I should be putting in as the cost price so that I can see the proportionate profit of each game. So now the negatives are going to slowly start to disappear once we get that old stock out the door, and all the new stock is going to show exactly how much profit I'm making on every single thing. The one other thing I wanted to take you through today is the shipping process that I go through as well. So I use Pass the Parcel as my preferred shipping thing. Not sponsored, but hey, hit me up, Pass the Parcel, hit me up. They're just a good service. They send you these bags for free. You also just get a nice wee code to punch in, so you don't even need like a label printer or anything along the lines of that to be able to ship. Because if you were to do it through New Zealand Post, you'd need some sort of printing way to print labels to stick onto your own packaging that you'd be paying for. Found these ones on Temu. They're just DVD sized bags. They're not the best bubble wrap in the world. That's why I normally like to put 2 around the case itself. And here we go. Here is the grand reveal of how much I've made the last months. The total profit, $735. You know, average $100 a month. But as I'm slowly building. You've got to think the initial investment was low, and now I have thousands of dollars worth of games at any one time. As I said, the negatives should slowly start to disappear, but there is still quite a few in there. There's also a big negative from selling the Blu-rays and getting rid of them. I put them up all dollar reserve because they just didn't sell. So it was just time to bundle them all up and just get rid of them. But yeah, it's been a good 6 months. There's been no real issues. And yeah, we're getting deeper and deeper in. The profits are rising and the sales are rising. Like this month alone, which is the month of October of 2024, I've sold 47 separate listings within that month. And some of them have been really big. Like for instance, our Yakuza Dead Souls, which was a $20 profit. I'm really happy with how it's going, and I'm excited to see you in a year to tell you about how much awesomer it's going, hopefully. But anyway, guys, I'll see you guys. Peace.